Right now, I want to welcome to the show New Jersey firearms attorney Evan Nappen is with us. Evan, how are you, sir?
Hi there. Great. Good to be on.
It's good talking with you once again. And another good news story out of New Jersey. You're on a roll, Evan.
That's why there's butter on my pants, Cam. Yeah. We have a case out of Jersey City in which, after quite a long fight, we won at the appellate level, where the court found that Jersey City was violating the gun laws in what they were doing by mandating extra forms and extra requirements. And this has been a continuous problem in New Jersey, including other cities and towns doing this. And the court completely, was quite clear, and they were not happy about what Jersey City was doing, and made it clear that it was wrong. And at that point, the mayor, Fulop, who's a anti-gun zealot, by the way, he swore up and down he was going to appeal this to the New Jersey Supreme Court, et cetera. Well, guess what? He never did. The case was not appealed, despite his claims that he was going to do it. And we said, hey, bring it on, because we were very confident if he did bring it that we would be successful, but he didn't. And so it stands as law, and our client happily got his licenses finally issued. And it also stands now as a warning to all the other towns, because one of the things we raised in this case was that this was essentially a criminal act by the city for violating this law. It's a form of arguably official misconduct and such. And when we raised that argument, the court basically said, well, the city wasn't on notice, et cetera. They didn't go. Well, guess what? At this point, they're on full notice. They've been explained, the law to them quite clearly. So if there's any more of this, the folks that attempt to do it may very well face criminal penalty now.
So I was going to ask, is there any sign that Jersey City has actually changed their requirements?
Well, I have not gotten other calls from folks complaining that they're still violating the law. So it appears that they have. Now, if that's not the case, and anyone has recently been subjected to problems with Jersey City, please contact me, because we've not heard anything else. I think they straightened their act out from this, and hopefully so. And my client got his licenses, and he's very happy about it, and it was quite a fight. But it really is an important case that sends a message, which is a well-needed message to New Jersey, because these towns become their own little fiefdoms and such, and they start creating all kinds of new forms and requirements to discourage individual exercising their Second Amendment rights.
Are there other communities in New Jersey, Evan, that you're aware of that are doing similar things? Actually,
in Passaic as well. And by the way, I'd like to mention that these cases were actually helped by the NRA, the Civil Rights Defense Fund. By the way, NRA had a major role in making these things happen, and they absolutely deserve credit for that. And that includes the Perez case, which is a case similar to the McGovern case that was fought out in Passaic, and that too. So we now have both these cases that are out there. Both are victories, and that make it clear they need to follow the law and not add anything to the forms or content. Because, see, that's what these anti-gunners do. They set out to push this agenda by creating all kinds of problems and more paperwork, and try to make it as big of a problem for an individual to fill out all the paperwork and provide the information that's not required. And they delve into areas that are quite private and have nothing to do with firearms. And this is all part of a way that the licensing system gets abused. So both these cases stopped the respective cities from doing what they were doing. And hopefully now it'll send that message.
Are these cases, Evan, are they precedent setting? or are they because they weren't appealed up to the highest level? Do they not have that that precedent?
New Jersey's a little strange in that way. What happens is these cases are actual cases that are opinions written by the appellate division. But in New Jersey, a case is either published or not published, even though they're all published. In fact, it's a published case that creates a binding precedent. It's kind of strange, but that's how they do it. But unpublished decisions, which still are published, are instructive and are out there that can still be utilized in legal briefs and such, but you have to say they're not published, and there's a bunch of rules you follow for them. So it is to a degree, it is absolutely precedent. It's just that it's not binding precedent per se. But with both of these cases saying it's pretty clear what the law is and what they mean. So, for a court to go against that is kind of just spitting right in the face of the appellate division and asking for another appeal to get spanked again. Mm-hmm. Come on. So, so it does have good effect. It'd be better if it was binding, but that's just New Jersey's system. Now, if we went to the Supreme Court, which is separate from the appellate division, because we do have that intermediate appeal court that not all states have, then any decision by, the New Jersey Supreme Court would have been binding. That would be straight out published. And Fulop, of course, chose not to do that, even though he said he was going to and threatening how much he couldn't wait to do it and all that. And lo and behold, he's full of hot air.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting. And it is worth pointing out that here, this anti-gun zealot, as you say, he had the opportunity to pursue this case. Was he perhaps afraid of again, this maybe getting more attention if it was a state Supreme Court decision smacking him down?
I don't know what his reasons for not doing it, but plainly he did. There's a lot of good reasons not to do it. I don't know if they were his reasons, but one good reason is losing when you have such a great, strong, solid case, and that would, of course, make binding Supreme Court precedent and make him look even worse. But I don't know what his reason, what his actual reasons were, but he did say one thing and then do another. Does that sound like anti-gunners? It does to me, man. That's what they do. So he followed up.
Evan, we can't thank you enough for what you do there in New Jersey. It's very heartening to actually see real progress being made. Even in a state like New Jersey, where we know that there are so many anti-gun politicians. You guys are doing some amazing work up there.
Well, thank you. Real progress really is being made, and it's being made with the help of the NRA. Yep. And I appreciate it. And it helps us to get these things, to happen. So thank you.
No, thank you, Evan. I hope you have a very happy New Year, and we'll talk to you again very soon.
Bye now.
All right, Evan Nappen join us here on the program.